Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. To the inside. Claxton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
The Nets on offense. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Now here's Walker. After the miss from KD. Pass to Bryant. Over Warren. Bryant can't get it to go. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. It's Durant on the wing. A three off the mark. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Bryant. That shot is off. Great D that time from Durant. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Now here's Westbrook after Ben Simmons' miss. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. James has a two-pointer. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to KD. Launches it. The shot misses. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Walker with it. For three. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And the second free throw, good. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Simmons. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Claxton, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I'll tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Now here's Bryant, and they double up LeBron. Here's Davis. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Time to make some noise.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Beverly. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. On the wing, Harris. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Here's Irving. And there's the drive. And the layup is good.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Lakers substitution.
46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Bryant looking over the floor. Here's Davis. Guarded by Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. We thank you for your report. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Pass to LeBron. The Lakers moving the ball around. The baseline J. And it's Davis missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's James. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Up top, Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
Now here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Toscano. And again, the Lakers no good. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Reeves can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Pass to KD. .144 left here in the second. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
Boy, nice. Use of strength that time by Simmons, getting past the defense and into a shot.
And the Lakers call time here. So both teams changing it up here. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Kyrie never backs off on the defensive end, always scrapping and hustling.
Defensive foul.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Here's Mills. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. James in the post. Pass to Gabriel. Now Bryant. Covered by Mills. Yes, that goes in.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Back to Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Walker in the corner. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Lakers trail by 11. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, LeBron. He doesn't get the second one.
Word has it that LeBron spends over $1 million keeping his body in shape. I think that's a big reason why he's been able to enjoy such a long career, making that kind of investment into the tool of his trade.
For 3, Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Davis. LeBron outside. Back to Davis. Shoots over Warren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. 9-point game. For 3, Westbrook. It's good from long range. Westbrook's got 6.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
Pass to Claxton. And that one is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
And they pick up 2. And it's 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane, imposing his will. Nothing the defense could do there because he's aggressive and talented.
Nets leading by 6. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin.
Good advice. David, thanks. Timeout called the Lakers. Pass to Reeves. Westbrook up top. He has 6. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. The trade. And Durant can't get that one to fall. Lakers trailed by 4. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Toscano. There's the double team with Warren. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
A nice shot by Irving.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Reeves.
Third quarter.
Jacks up a 3. A shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. It's Durant on the wing. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. They double team KD. He can't hit that time. Davis with some nice D. Lakers trail by 4. Westbrook drives in. And Davis throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And the basket by Curry.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
Kept alive. Pass to Reeves. Back to Westbrook. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Durant. And he converts the layup.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Reeves. Drops in the tray.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Ball stolen. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Davis for the lead. Reeves can't hit. The Nets with the lead.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Man, the confidence Irvin has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. Leading by 5. Over to the wing. Here's Claxton. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And they double up Simmons. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sumner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's LeBron outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Brooklyn leading by 5. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Yep, that one goes. 8 points for Ben Simmons.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Here's Gabriel. Now, here's Walker. From the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
First team. Substitutions on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Bryant. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Simmons. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
To the left wing. And here's Walker outside.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Outside Warren. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. And he dumps it down.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Durant. Again, the Nets for 2. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 11. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Walker. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's slammed in by Davis.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Inside. Outside for Simmons. Screen by Durant. Five to shoot. Outside Irving. Off target from outside. Lakers trailed by 9. Outside Walker. Out to the wing. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now Simmons. Pass to Durant. Misses the 3. James outside. Outside Bryant. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
On the wing, Irving. From downtown, offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just...
Baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature days? If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to never did it. Make us feel love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now you my con the carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I feel it, what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. No. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. They do me a give banky, oh no 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 no.
Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And it's the Hawks to start out. Collins with it, inside. The kick out to Young. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Young from long range. They get the rebound. Six on the shot clock. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little high. When you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
The kick out to Young. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
The kick out to Edwards. Puts up a three. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Hunter covering. Double team on Towns. Hunter with some nice D.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Now here's Anderson. Outside Edwards. Oh, and he blocks it off. The glass. Wow.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
That one's no good.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off. Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Looking to end the run. That one a little long.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times. Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Puts it up from 17, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Now Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
With the step back. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Young can't hit. And here's the fast break. Capella with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Atlanta in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. You know, for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Here's Noel. Pass to Gobert. Here's Forbes. Outside McDaniels. And he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. He's got to stay in his jersey.
Collins a screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Here's Noel. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Prince. Now here's Gobert. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
And both free throws good for Hunter. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Back to Prince. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Prince. Pass to Noel. There's the triple. The rebound by the Hawks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Young gets it to go.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And the Timberwolves call time here. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Russell with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Towns down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's